Okay, hello guys. I don't have an intro for this, so yeah, I never have an intro for my video. That's what makes my video unique. Unique. I can't speak. Depressing. But I made a new pizzeria on a new world, and finally I have turned on one specific mod. I've been waiting. The long-awaited mod has finally came out. Um, Custom Shift has finally came out, and also, I got it on when it first came out. So these are the doors. They actually work. They actually prevent you from walking into them. And don't worry, don't worry, you won't find stuff from here. Look at all the remodels. It looks so nice. I have the very first mod on. Actually, when I don't. Give me 1 second. Let me turn it on. Those outrageously powerful tier 3 tree spreaders and my recent O2 rockets. Look at this forest. I told you the tier 3 tree spreaders were powerful. They literally took over my base. I don't think I realized how much of a tree menace those things are. I have to move those. Evidently, I also found a second blueprint chip in my wanderings because I unlocked 2 recipes when I got home. No explosives, sadly, but I was happy to claim a tier 3 jetpack. What else have we unlocked? The drone station activates the logistics system and enables drone creation. That sounds. I just have a video playing in the background, which is crazy. So, this is how many mods I actually have on, and I don't know if I'm able to play the game. And I made a Mac microchip. Now I can just whack M and I'm on. Hell yeah. I could also move around the map, so effectively the whole map was now visible. We reached the fish level. Amphibians next. I placed a couple more tier 4 drills and launched 3. So I do have their actual, the very first mod they ever made. Don't question how I got it. If the will won't load, I will remove this mod, but basically it added Five Nights at Candy's, and I'll show you all the remodels of everything. And also the puppet idea came back. Which I soon found, signposted by a couple of cheeky solar panels. I headed in to investigate. I had to deconstruct quite a few dodgy doors to forge a way through. Bro, how much of what is buried down here? Can't get past the iron on the floor. My bag was already full from before because that's just what happens whenever you explore. Your inventory magically fills up. So this iron on the floor business was actually rather annoying to deal with. I read another depressed note from Iklas, who clearly did it tough during his time here. And I of course found. Can you please turn down your volume? Game of what precious goodies must I leave behind? Sending message, Tim. Okay, so he was trying to send messages for help. So as you can see, everything is loading, all entities. Don't question on how I did that. Stop that. But it's from a mod that I recently got that allows me to have more arcade machines. Like now we have claw machines, the FNAF movie arcade machines. The biggest of the wins were a couple more fuses and 4 blueprint chips. T2 deconstruction, yes. Explosive, yes. Unlock circuit board. Oh, these aren't too bad to make. After placing a wall here and using it as a backdrop for some more storage, I unlocked pulsar quartz. Osmium, zeolite, iridium, uranium.
Don't forget to
kind of expensive. And I headed out with my T2 deconstructor to revisit some wrecks because I hoped my new toy would be able to salvage. I don't actually know what just happened to the box. It went missing.
the box is here. It's gone back.
Oh. Yep, circuit boards. I found another area of this ship I somehow missed before, including yet another message about how something inexplicable went wrong, causing them to crash land here. I began cooking up silkworms in the incubator, and I headed out once again in search of
Okay,
we're in. Oh, I loaded in. Oh my. Or you can see my whole screen. Yeah, but basically this mod adds stuff in that movie. Sparky, his arm is just it's a little bit broken. But the animatronics look so much more. Oh. Give me 1 second. This is why it's always good to check your main room.
When I return, try and make a teleporter here. I dedicated a locker in which to dump the obsidian, and with some
I know that they're
obsidian plus zeolite,
okay, so
osmium,
that means they use the
superalloy
same
rods,
textures
and
as they
I was
did
able
for
to
the.
make a teleporter. At least 2 teleporters required. Okay. Boom. Hell yeah. Alright, we're on the move now, baby. Butterfly farm. Ooh. Butterfly farm could be huge, you know. I placed one down, and this farm is considerably smaller than the enormous butterfly dome here. And where the dome only produces 20 grams of insects a second, the little farm produces 75 a second. So this was, of course, a massive upgrade to my insect production. I've made 2, in which I placed the butterfly larva I'd stolen from the deconstructed dome.
Do not worry.
30% multiplied.
This is what it's called, custom night shift add-on, and it's the
I then realized I could probably make
best.
some better butterfly multipliers. So I
Wait,
got
yeah.
those cookies. And I used the 2 silkworms I'd incubated to place a silk generator. I placed a few more butterfly farms in preparation. And I was disappointed I'd only managed to incubate another 230% butterfly larva. Why is it the same genetic systems?
Is ensuring that you leave in place a prosperous, free, democratic, allied with the United States and friendly, but also prosperous Venezuela, where the resources of the country are being done responsibly, are being utilized responsibly and to the benefit of the people and their economy. So in time, I imagine we'll be coming back to you with specific legislation that
This could be the best deal you'll find on Summit. This self-adhesive wallpaper is incredibly easy to install. Just peel and apply. The strong adhesive keeps it in place for the long haul. For intermittent
Papa, can you go down your volume?
It's actually
leave it empty. Leave it empty.
Kia, the wonderful everyday.
First cruise, planned. First steps, unplanned.
Extra comfort, planned. Being extra, unplanned.
Dialing like a star, planned.
Shooting star, unplanned.
Live music, planned.
You want mashed potato with scrambled egg?
Unplanned.
Yeah.
Perfect holidays planned. The magic lives in the unplanned.
MSC Cruises, best holiday ever.
Don't question my eating habits. It's really good. You should really try it. It's delicious.
Every match of your team in the ICC Men's T20 World Cup. It's time to bring the heat and fight.
What a catch!
Go home. Boom. Easy. Dump all the zeolite, go back into the teleporter to this location. And then we just go, yoink. Alright, this is my time to shine. This is my time to shine, baby. Yes, indeed. I never had to worry about leaving loot behind ever again. Assuming I remembered to bring the materials to build a teleporter with me wherever I went. I expanded upstairs a little and added yet more storage. Allows you to reach
Okay.
distant wrecks.
Okay, hang on. We fixed it. We fixed him. Look at this Fedbear. He's so delicious. Look at me in the eyes, Fedbear. Also, hang on. First, let me see. Did I place all the blocks?
Restored some power to the ship, which opened some random doors. And
I just need to place the bang wall so I can clear my inventory.
On the ship for convenience. So that would be convenient. I actually can. That is so
Then I'll place down the bathroom stores. These are giant too.
Teleporter strats are unrivaled. Yep, I dumped my stuff
Oh.
and got straight back to exploring.
There's a reason why they're
Rather than make the long
giant.
run home like a peasant. Except in this case, I didn't head straight back.
Toilet.
I had a rather extensive session organizing my storage because I was about to get an influx of goodies and I needed space to store it all. I also kept my crafting chugging along, but then I was back out there and I found.
Let me
these
show you
fat
what's
bolts. These had
actually
been locked away behind the door that had opened when I placed
if
the
they've
energy cell. So
added,
these
so
settings
they've
are a premium
rechecked
reward for
everything.
powering up crashed ships.
It's
I
not
was
part of
done
their
with
mod. We
ship
don't
and
talk
I
about
headed
that
further
ever.
afield. And one beautiful thing
Oh, you
was
also
when I
have the
stumbled upon a
construction
random
mod
chest
on,
I'd been
so
forced to ignore before, I could scoop
that's
all
good.
of them goodies up thanks to the portable teleporter strap. I did an obsidian collection before carrying on. What is this? A beautiful flower.
Yeah, like
What is this?
now,
There was a crashed ship by the water that I'd not yet visited. So in I went, and of course the loot was flowing freely. What the heck? This one's huge, I think.
like they have the banners still. I really like
Tier 3 deconstruction. Really?
They even
I made
have
one
the
of those.
musical
I have no
notes,
idea what it
which
allowed
I
me to
figure all
deconstruct
of
beyond the
them.
electronic thingos that give circuit boards, but why not? And speaking of, I
Pirates
found a lot of those
banner,
thingos in this shipwreck. Hey, it's one of the quartz thingos. I'll take it. What have we got? No more blueprints to decode for now.
Also, they've added more doors, like an exit
so
door.
I tried making a recycler. Recycle a blueprint chip. I recycled a blueprint chip.
Yeah, some textures were still in. So some blocks may look
Glorious
white.
recycling efforts aside, you get the idea. I was now collecting loot at a rather speedy rate. This particular ship required 3 energy cells, so I made those. These cost pulsar quartz, osmium, and obsidian, by the way. And soon the ship was powered up, resulting in access to some more lovely states.
I lot much more stuff. If you go into the
Bunch of
official,
Take those. This was an insanely juicy save full
the
of
person.
loot, and yet I was barely even impressed. I guess I was numb to riches.
And now they've added the Lonely Freddy
Look how many
stage.
fuses I had piled up. I also had plenty of rockets, so up 3 more pressure rockets went, and a couple of heat ones for good measure. T6 backpack is gonna be so good. Here's an update on the state of my rockets in orbit, and here I go heading into the lava biome again for some more exploration. There was a rather
Yeah, I have the
impressive
construction
ship here,
mod
and I was of course
on.
going to explore it.
Also,
I
this
hadn't
mod
crafted a
adds the
single circuit
Springlock
board, and
suit
yet I soon had more
from
than
the
one
FNAF
storage locker
movie.
saved up. T6 backpack, yes. Oh, I need blazer and
Just because of my
I then proceeded to
skin
totally
and how
forget
it's
about the
designed.
T6 backpack upgrade. And I used
Yeah,
my
so-
T5 until the end of this playthrough because
But
I
now they
decided I
have
didn't
a
at least
few
get
more.
juicy loot from another save. On day 56, I wandered into this area, which had a crappy little base with
The
evidence that someone
puppet
else
has
had
been
attempted some
retextured.
terraforming.
I mean,
And when I was done poking around, I decided to leave a permanent teleporter set up next to the obsidian mine.
Wait,
I
so
finally
now
got rid of the tier 3 tree growers that
they
were
have
overtaking my
Ned
base
Bear.
with trees. I mean, I love the enormous forest.
So, from the bite, you have this dude. Still. Okay.
And so I moved the enormous forest a little further away. So now I've got a nice respectable forest over there. I feel like that's tasteful for the most
So
part.
funny when he just does that.
Keep the enormous forest this way. I finally placed a space trade rocket.
So this is the new
Recently earned me
puppet.
4 achievements. I've already got 10,000 Teratogans achievement. I guess I managed to collect
As a
most of the
hand
safes
crank.
and crashed ships. Not too bad.
The
Oh,
old
what the hell.
puppet
This is where you can
had
buy
no
stuff
hand
with
crank.
Teratokens. And you
That
can sell
thing.
stuff to earn Teratokens. You can even sell cookies, apparently. Buy a tier 2 locker storage.
And wasn't even
That
movable.
is exciting. I can buy that right now, can't I? I had 19,700 Teratokens, so I could indeed afford this wonderful blueprint. And I bought a few cocoa and wheat seeds along with a cooking station too. And so I set
But
up
also
my
now we
first
have Ned
trade
Bear
rocket to
and
pick
we
up
have
my
Springtrap.
purchases. Trade rocket returns in
It's easier to see him in light.
Another thing my newfound
Spring
abundance of
Trap.
circuit boards allowed me to make was a drone station, which overloaded my power, prompting me to place another pink thingo to keep me going. I placed the drone station down again. Tier 1 drone. Demand? So this can demand... I'll need to demand super alloy. Once I grabbed some iron from a nearby miner, I was able to craft 5 tier 1 drones. I grabbed what I needed to make 2 tier 3 miners, and I headed to the super alloy spot. So
Oh,
this
my iPad
supplies creature DNA.
Anyways.
What is this stuff? Super alloy. Oh. Yeah, some drones are being designated to come get these. Yes, indeed, that is how it works. I'd set the storage back at base to demand super alloy, and
Security
this chest was
door.
then supplying super alloy. So the drones were coming to get these to take back to base. An enormous
When the
step
old
forward for the
mod added so
automation of
much.
production. I placed 2
And I
T3
am on the
ore miners
actual
down,
Discord,
at
so let
which
me
you're
show you
able to
the
designate the exact material
Discord
you want. So I set these to dig up exclusively
overview.
super alloy, and of course set them to supply super alloy to the logistics network. The thing is, those tier 3 miners also carry 135 pressure, 202 heat is actually a lot. If I demand super alloy inside, will they bring it here too? Oh, there they are. There they go. I think they just clipped straight through. Yeah, they clipped straight through.
That's
your
what
base.
Foxy's now gonna look like.
Drop off. That's amazing.
But these waves.
Great news. I placed a bunch more storage lockers upstairs.
Look, this
and set them
side.
to demand super alloy too, just in case the storage downstairs.
So the
filled up.
puppet
And the
can be
logistics
actually
revolution was about to get
cranked.
even more exciting because my trade rocket was back. Tier 2 locker storage. So it's expensive. It's 2 super alloys. Well, super alloys aren't a problem anymore. Circuit boards are still kind of expensive. They're kind of weird looking, aren't they? But they hold so
But now
much.
that we have a
Yes.
whole kitchen
You can demand all the super
accessory,
alloy
but in the
you
mod
want.
that I have,
This, it's
yes, purchase can be now put on
process of
shelves.
upgrading my storage. What we do instead is we put interior walls with those.
I
on
swear
the side. Wait, I
in
think
the
we switched to
actual
frog eggs.
video,
We did mammals
so go
next.
subscribe to this dude's
Insert
channel
frog
though.
eggs to create
But in the actual video, it showed to be a green stall, but for some reason the mod's a little bit broken.
Literally everything.
So,
it's very
yeah.
good for this because this is going to be making crap, and I can just get the trains to put it away. Yes, indeed, drone logistics is very exciting, but give me that silk. It was time to place a couple of water life collectors down, and with that, some phyto was now.
I just wanted to do a little bit of some building. I wonder what happened.
In terms of terraformation, in terms of bio stuff, I'm also almost 10% of the way. I'm getting distracted. There's so many things. I placed a cooking station.
I wonder what actually happened to this one's fun big because I think they're the exact same textures. Oh, I forgot to add the cardboard cutouts.
Where I planted some wheat seeds. Wait, what's this rocket?
Yeah, I don't think that this Fudbird exists.
Satellite that I made and forgot to launch. I don't think this rocket really did much, so I might as well not have launched it. Anyway, I continued upgrading my storage, and I was grateful I'd managed to hoard quite a few circuit boards, which combined with the now regular flow of drone transported super alloys meant I was free to make a ton of tier 2 storage. I made sure my aluminium miner was supplying all its goodies to the network, and I was of course setting each new tier 2 storage to demand its own specific item. Yeah, so the main thing is all these kind of low tier materials plus the super alloy, iridium, uranium.
Yeah, I cannot find it, but get out of your Springtrap. Let me put these cardboard cutouts. Oh, I know that memory's about to be so bad.
But the tier 1 bots were kind of slow. Luckily, I dropped 12,000 Terra tokens ordering something juicy from the trade rocket. There's the blueprint, tier 2 bots, tier 2 drone. I don't know why I'm calling them bots. It's kind of insulting. These require explosive powder, which costs sulfur and iridium. I managed to craft 5 of these. And as soon as I got them in the drone station, off they went. The way these are better than tier 1 drones is that they are simply much faster. I made a dump locker next to the front door set to supply everything to the logistics network, so I could just dump my inventory in there when I got home, and the drones would take it all to the correct spots. And
I might
super
even
alloy
use.
to pile up, so I decided to begin using
Please just give like any comments for any mods that I could use.
Setting up enough time had passed for the iridium to pile up to make enough explosive powder to make 7 tier 2 drones. That made 17 drones total, and look at them moving through the base willy-nilly. With that as a respectable foundation for my logistics, I turned my attention to getting more tier 3 miners placed. However, I only had a few hundred power spare, and each tier 3 miner uses 289. I had margin for one, so I placed a dedicated iridium miner, and it was then time to scale up power, and I moved all of those pink generators I already had over here. This made 8 total, and I've made the most of the best addition to my power setup so far. A tier 2 machine optimizer with an energy fuse in it. Now all of these were producing 150% power, over 2,000 each. Then I realized I had a second energy fuse, and suddenly they were producing 300%. These are 4,400 each. Holy crap. What the hell?
Also, this middle light here can be this this, so it shows the show time procedure. And even though this is a decoration mod, still everything can be still set in. But I actually have a mod on that allows me to make the FNAF 2 location, FNAF 1 location, everything functional. Functional. I can't speak, bro. But look at all these guys. This is just the spring bonding wall upline. If you can see the one that's out of place. I just want scrambled egg. Let me have my scrambled egg. Yes. Hang on, which one's the out of place one? Because I know there's one that's out of place. But anyways, you have all these arcade machines. They're not interactable, but yeah, but they're hollow in the top. So, yeah. Anyways, let me get out my. Give me this back.
I meant to say tier 5s, and these are indeed big boys. And I added a tier 2 machine optimizer to ensure all 8 could be reached. I couldn't quite afford that many super alloy rods at the moment. That's so expensive. Holy crap. Regardless, that was a huge boost to my heat production, as the big chunk of tier 5s produced 10 times more of the tier 4s. I sadly had just the one heat fuse though, so they only had a 5 times multiplier. With my terraforming now being
I'm saying this now. Whenever I get that one new update, I will install the new update and still keep them at the still use their security cameras, but also use their bathrooms.
I then decided having just one autocrafter was a sad state of affairs, and so I began work expanding my production capacity. But I soon realized they weren't going to reach all of my storage, so I concluded I needed.
Oh yeah, hang on. I just remembered
moving my entire operations center over to this new
toilet.
moving a bunch of my storage lockers
Oh yeah.
into the space
Also,
where all the screens had previously been. I wanted more
to me at
bioplastic nuggets,
the
so
bed
I switched
floor.
my solitary outdoor farm over to a permanent farm. I made the crafter 1000%
What am I opening?
This is producing a solid 70 kilograms of insects. And I added more food crates upstairs to get.
Yeah, these can be opened.
I added a tier 3 aluminium miner, another iridium
I
miner,
just
and
opening
three more
and closing and
osmium
I still
miners.
couldn't
Of all
get
the
out.
items, silicon was in high demand because it's used in bioplastic
What?
circuit boards. So I made a dedicated silicon miner next to the osmium setup and placed a machine.
Okay, that's so
optimizer down
random.
too. I placed another aluminium miner, and I realized I could get sulfur at the osmium spot. So I placed 2 sulfur miners here to benefit from the production fusion as well. 2 sulfur miners at pretty much double speed. 3
Okay, that's super weird and buggy.
Two
I do
aluminium
not
ones over
care.
here, just a normal speed, which should be enough. We've got 3 iridium ones here at normal speed.
I'm just having a YouTube video just play in the background while I'm making a YouTube video, which is England. Guys, put your comments, put your likes down, and yes, I will find a way. If I could find a way to link the actual map, this map will be playable as soon as I find a way. I would have to be watching so many YouTube videos, and if I can't find a way, like this is like my side channel. I have a this is technically my main channel, but I will have another channel that you could subscribe to, which would be on a different account, but
Make healthier choices with Newman's breakfast program.
yeah, but basically,
I decided my 4 auto crafters were an embarrassment, so I rearranged and doubled that up to 8. And I basically just got all the useful stuff.
I have the cars mod on that least, and y'all remember in my last video. Oh, if you're wondering on how at other locations going, the world will never load. Why it won't load anymore? It just starts to crash, and I get automatically kicked. So I don't know why it just does that, but yeah, it's just crashing every time I try to load it. So sadly, that project is never going to be finished. I actually would like to check my skin because it gives you like these face holes to like why am I not even putting on the toilets? I'm just not even doing anything. Toilet. Nope. Somehow, if I even click the wrong spot of it, it'll make this sound, but the door won't open.
Bioplastic nugs crafting and headed out because I finally made some explosives.
Huh? Oh, also there's these new doors. Like we have a big exit door, we have a a kitchen lore, I guess you could say, in the mods that I'm using. It adds a lot of stuff, like a big exit door, a kitchen door, well, FNAF movie kitchen door, what was it? It adds a big entrance door, entrance door, clear grass, normal door. But the mods that I'm using to get more of these doors, it's like you'd have to be on the old FR server to actually get that. Because it's from another mod that got kind of, I don't know. When the server got hacked, the mod didn't exist without the server, so
Another achievement popped up too. I've crafted 1,000 items. I stubbornly continued searching the ship, and while I did find another safe, I never found a spot to use the second access card I found, so I gave up and went searching for
okay, I would put a democracy. I will try to make this Discord server, a Discord server Discord, and I'll make like layout channel, and then you can put it down, you can put in a layout there now, actually, and we'll have a vote on, and I'll look at it, and I'll decide if it's like a good layout, and then if it's a good enough layout, then I'll build it. Also, this arcade's pretty empty. Please tell me any arcade machines I can add.
And you know the drill, lots of loot. And eventually I left the red tree biome behind. I got an achievement for finding solid quartz. I found some in the environment earlier, but never picked any up.
Yeah, this mod is kind of... It even has a deep fryer, which most mods don't add. Clock,
Yeah, that was over 15,000 Terra tokens.
vintage crate.
Back at base, I expanded out the front of it, which allowed me to place a wall behind these storage lockers, and suddenly I had room for one more lockers in range of the auto crafters. I'd also been slowly growing cocoa and wheat in the food growers upstairs, so I managed to make my first flour and chocolate, a great milestone. I had another good session completely lost in the giant labyrinth of that same shit, and by this point I was genuinely sick of getting lost, but I kept at it because the Terra tokens and loot on offer was worth the effort. It probably would have been smart to develop
This?
all these methodically so I didn't end up retracing my steps so much, but I am a noob, so my strategy was to run around like a
Let's stir. Let me stir.
as such, I definitely touched the same chest over and over again, like 8 times, but I failed to access cards
I said I was gonna do something, and then I went off.
Eventually, I moved on, and look at all the osmium rods I made by this point.
They have these clear gray entrance doors, men's bathroom, bathroom, exit, emergency exit door. You have all the FNAF movie stuff. Right? I could have used this one or the other one. I used the other one instead. I have these ones.
And so the random access cards I'd found in those random ships ended up coming in clutch. And I made my way through to this impressive looking cave system.
A tree of life.
Someone's old base was here, so I began poking around.
What the heck is this place? Is that they're building a rocket to escape or something?
Up on the console of the rocket, I found my answer.
I know I didn't uncover all your mysteries, dear rusty giant rock, but it's my time to go now. It's my final day here. Goodbye, giant rock. Good riddance. Goodbye.
Like, you have to be on the old FR server.
Well done, big fella. Alright, so
That's
this is the
where I
end of
found
Nicholas's
it.
story. We've seen him
somewhere
E-Class had
here.
overcome adversity and crippling depression, and he managed to make about 42
Or you can
bases all over
find
the planet, and eventually he left on a rocket. What a hero! And this is your reminder that if E-Class can do it, you can too. I believe in you. Seriously though, I don't know how he built so many buildings. There are a few here which I looted before proclaiming,
E-Class got away. What a beast. Oh. Oh. Frog egg. There's frogs here. I can make an amphibian farm so cheaply. I've got a 500% frog egg. 4.13 kilograms of animals a second. Frogs.
Put into the chat if I
very
should download this or not.
radioactive frogs. Oh, look how many of them there are. Alright, well that was the little animal
What?
boost we need.
And
I only
also,
need 1,000 tons to get
I'll put
everything I can unlock.
make the Discord server after this video. I knew it.
just like that, my animal production was popping off. No worries. I expanded my outdoor farm a little, and I had the materials to upgrade the rest of my
It's
tier 4
technically
heaters
world
to tier
and because
5.
in world
So I did that, but in the process,
copy
moved all
and
these
paste
things
Something
away
if I do
because they were
scramble
so
like you
enormous. I realized I had two
Yeah.
more of the
You sure?
12% multiplier
Yeah.
red tree seeds, so I placed them in tree
But don't do it
spreaders, and a
now.
few more spare
Huh?
tree seeds
Don't do
lying
it
around,
now.
So I made
Yeah,
some
it's
tier
getting
3
good
tree
tree.
spreaders just to boost my terraforming speed that little bit
But I'm
more.
not
I also
hungry.
shot off 6
You're not
more
hungry?
pledge rockets,
Yeah.
which helped the
But I
bar
want you to do it and leave it when it's time to go.
spreader rocket, which did indeed soon unlock. I'd unlocked fish
Hmm?
farms too, but I needed fish eggs to put in them, and my fish collector randomly had
Because
some eggs
your
ready
mashed
to go,
potato
so
is
I was able to
almost
get one of
ready.
them fish farms working, and I used the DNA manipulator for the
Okay.
first time in ages to begin cooking up some more fish eggs. I managed to make 2 50% and 3 50%
Yeah, the mashed
mixed
potato is
eggs
ready.
for fish farms. I then investigated
It's just
what I needed
waiting
for
for you.
insect rockets.
Oh, I need bee larva for it. That's so
When you're
hard.
hungry, it's
Bee
2:47.
Bee larva is made from
So
uncommon
you should
larvae,
be
which
ready
I
to
didn't
eat
have
around
many of and
3
couldn't be
o'clock.
bothered collecting. And it's also just slow making them using DNA manipulators. So I ignored that and instead paid a visit to the Rainbow Caves. I began stocking up on the various quartz colors.
And also,
I also
if you
finished
have
off
any
expanding my downstairs
thoughts
storage.
in there,
I
like
had
what
3
you
flour and 3
What?
chocolate by this
What?
point, so I was able to make my first cookie, earning a very important achievement. And I had enough
You have
power
any
that I was able to
thoughts
steal one of the
with
3
Discord
energy
server?
fuses from the power setup, which I used to craft a portal generator,
Yeah.
earning another achievement.
Alright, so what is this
to
business?
my 10
Location ID.
subscribers.
Materials required.
Very
Scan,
sorry, my
distillate.
upload schedule's
Rarity,
gonna be
difficulty,
so
Rex
gonna be
contain
terrible
unique
for a
loot.
very long
Oh,
time.
I guess I'm gonna try this.
But it costs a bunch of powerful quartz to
Um,
open portals, and I still hadn't collected many of each color except
It
pink.
might
So
not
I headed
even
to the
keep
Rainbow
this
Caves
as my
again, and I
main
did
channel.
multiple teleports back and forth collecting everything I found.
This might
Not the
not
green
be my
ones
main
though.
channel.
Where's the green? Isn't there a green section?
There is, but I could not find it again. I had 2 random greenies from earlier though. By the way, I've been crafting pulsar quartz for a while now. These are made from 1 zeolite, 1 osmium, 1 uranium, 1 iridium, and 1 methane cartridge. So collection of all the composite materials was automated, and they sell for 25 a pop.
Go on, sell a bunch of these. 25 times 25.
That is 625, which is a decent chunk of Terra tokens.
Here we go. Let's do this one. 1 green, 3 pink, 2 purple, 2 blue. 1 green, 3 pink, 2 purple, 2 blue. 1 green, 3 pink, 2 purple, 2 blue.
I grabbed those and fired up my first portal.
Open. Hey, hey. Go on then. Psychedelic. Alright, so I'm somewhere far away on the map. And apparently there's very rare loot here.
I explored the area and eventually found a chest with some Terra tokens
Oh.
and colourful quartz.
Loaded.
And soon a second chest. There are indeed random chests strewn about on the other side of these portals, but the main point of these is to take you close to the site of a distant wreck. And it's inside
Okay,
this
so that's
stuff.
what I'm
I appreciated it, but I was
Mamma mia,
and I
drip.
used to smoke
Tokyo drip.
but this lava area had no random lakes, so I headed back through the portal to avoid dying.
Okay.
I tried on the new spacesuit I found.
This is green, dude. Great job. Okay, 625 Terra tokens.
And when the rocket actually finally landed, I decided to order some goodies. As I'd amassed over 36,000 Terra tokens by this
Give me
point,
this.
I ordered 1 energy
Give me
fuse
that.
to replace the one I'd stolen, 1 500% multiplier frog eggs, and 3 1400% multiplier
This video
butterfly
will be on the shorter side, just showing on how I built the bathrooms.
Clearly I was still traumatized by the
Usually.
maze-like nature of these wrecks, but here I go again facing my
It's like a
fears.
bathroom showcase, and then
To avoid dehydration. I did find
I'll probably do some more work off camera. Well, not on this world, but like doing something else. Like setting up the Discord server and putting the link in on my
about the
YouTube
situation.
channel.
Hilarious. When I found a room with a couple of couple of volts, my spirits were lifted. I was especially pleased with the 500% multiplying frog eggs, but I soon headed out, and I was definitely not planning to open up another portal anytime soon.
Frozen in stasis. It's beautiful.
Little did I realize I was going to need to use the portal generator extensively later on if I had any chance of reaching 100% completion. For now, though, my trade rocket had returned, so things were about to speed up when I placed the 500% frog multiplier and the 1400% butterfly larva I'd ordered. I made 3 more butterfly farms to house the larvas I just evicted. With that boost to my biomass production,
On how
and my
I usually do the
I finally
bathrooms,
turned my attention back to the story.
like the FNAF 1 bathroom.
It was 964, 68,
I'm thinking of changing it up though, because now that I have this mod,
I don't think this pedestal was here actually the first time I put this place. I swear the pedestal was there. I saw the door, but the pedestal maybe came up because of something I did.
yeah, there's teal colors now. It seems, but there's no teal bathroom. But then
I made
it's
my way down the
flooring.
stairs.
Wait, that's a custom floor.
This one doesn't even have walls on it.
And through the other passage, I found a large cavernous area.
What the heck is this place, man?
It might not even do what I was thinking of, but
And another warden's key, which I grabbed. I went into one of the buildings, but there didn't appear to be much happening in here. And then I found some scaffolding around the side of one of the other buildings, which I followed up until I came to a balcony. And through a broken section of railing, another pathway leading to a stone tablet.
Orbital drainage defense device or obstacle.
Hmm.
The device is working as intended, and our tests are conclusive. If the ones calling themselves humans ever approach this planet, it will drain their ships of energy and prevent them from communicating. Oh, is this why everything crashes here? Our presupposition is that the device will effectively reduce their efforts to approach this part of the infinitude, leading them to spread elsewhere if they continue to do so. Our calculations are conclusive. This will give us at least a few hundred years of quietude. Humans just didn't want humans to come here. That's fair.
And through this final corridor, the orbital drainage defense device the tablet was talking about. It was a glorious radiant orb. I don't know if they intended to cause crashes or to just turn back visitors, but it interferes with communication and drains energy, which sounds like a recipe for crashes. Either way, I guess I had the wardens to thank for all the shipwrecks full of useful loot.
Oh, I can get back further. What else is there? Oh, here we go. We got somewhere else to go to. There's 3 devices this time.
I took note of these new coordinates and shot off in that direction.
Oh, you know what? I might have poked my head up here. I feel like I did. There we go. 53. I don't know what this is, but it's quite glorious. Entire mountains that I've just opened up.
now I hate these types of blocks, but I have to use them for the outside of the bathroom. But for the rest of the room, guess what?
Can I ski down a mountain without seeing anything?
Yes, indeed, and I was certainly enthused as the mysteries of this planet continued to unravel.
What do you got for me, wardens? Ah. Lovely. Find the ancient paradise. An achievement. Oh wow, this place is cool.
Ancient paradise indeed, vibrant and full of life. I found some frog eggs, I found another warden key, and up these golden stairs, a very informative stone tablet.
Once we lived. I need 5 keys now? Okay, I'm going to search the area for 4 more keys.
I did just that. There was one over here, and I then got busy climbing a bunch of rickety wooden nonsense.
Okay, bro, this is outrageous. Where am I going? Okay, there's 3rd.
I then did some very impressive parkour to get over to the other side, where I climbed a tree to claim the 4th warden key.
Oh, what's this? A 1200 butterfly larva. That's helpful. Just on the floor.
Okay, and let me change my skin real
Oh, here we go.
quick.
1 more.
Because that's my
That's all
actual
5.
skin.
Give me
Now
more
let's
butterfly larva, please.
change.
What's this?
Yeah,
we go,
got
another
you,
one,
got you.
600%.
Let you just go back to
There's
Steve.
another 1200%? Hell yeah. A 1500%?
There we go. Now,
Another
we're
1200%? Yeah, this is how I get my
William
insects
Afton.
up. This is how the insects go to the moon.
I forgot forgotten to bring the materials for a teleporter, which I was now well and truly regretting, because a teleporter in the paradise of extremely good butterfly lava would have been a good idea.
But anyway, let's just do this now. Look at them stacked on top of each other. You'll love to see it. What glorious thing awaits me in the warden paradise.
I soon made my way forward, and at the end of the corridor, I caught a glimpse of some golden fluttering.
Lots of golden glorious butterflies.
There were 2 golden chests. The first one had another golden butterfly lava in it, and then it was time to read the final warden tablet, of this area at least.
Once again, a calamity befalls our people. If the predictions are correct, a meteor will hit the planet in just a few days. Once again, destruction is upon us, but this time we will not flee as we did generations ago. What is the point of running away when demise chases you so vigorously? We accept our fate, are proud of what we were, and remain true to our values. Our story will disappear under the ashes of flames and dust, like a butterfly life, beautiful and evanescent. It's time to meet our end.
So the wardens were clearly big on leaving it up to fate, and if fate shot a big old meteor at them, their conclusion was they were fated to die. That seems a little irresponsible and defeatist, but at least they left some glorious golden butterflies behind for me.
Well, we can immediately improve the butterfly situation. Just get rid of that. Put that in. Get rid of that. Put that in.
Yes, indeed, the insects production surged, as I placed a bunch more butterfly farms and made use of all the 1,000 plus multiplier lava I had found. And with the uncommon lava I'd found, I was able to make 3 big lava. And so my first insect rocket finally flew high.
Go on then. See, that's a good looking rocket. 10 times insects at this point is absolutely bonkers.
Bonkers indeed, and about time. Even better, just then I unlocked ecosystems, which produce tons of plant biomass and a solid chunk of insects, but they also generate random lava, which I added to the logistics network so the drones would bring them straight into storage for me. I feel like I neglected biomass production for so long, but now it was having its heyday. I launched a few more heat rockets, because they're cheap, so why not? And the increased insect production meant I soon unlocked tier 2 beehives.
This generates bee lava, good.
And look at all the honey piling up from my tier 1 beehives. I launched a few more O2 rockets, because again, why not? And I'd run low on fertilizer, so I could only afford 2 plant rockets. But why not? Once some bee lava had piled up from the ecosystem's valiant lava production efforts, I shot off a couple more insect rockets. Here's where my rocket multipliers were sitting at this point. And I fortunately had enough tier 2 fertilizer to place 2 tier 2 beehives, which produced both honey and bee lava. I then checked on my remaining achievements, and was reminded I still needed to find the sea node biome.
I feel like it's gotta be over here somewhere. I haven't explored much over here.
I then realized I'd unlocked the final tier of drills at some point. These cost super alloy and osmium rods, which I had heaps of thanks to constant production, so I made 8 immediately, and got the pressure multiplier fuses positioned in the center. And these are absolutely enormous.
A lovely forest, and then this absolute murder of the planet. Great combo. Oh, tier 2 butterfly farm. I've been waiting for that.
I had enough tier 2 fertilizer to place 6 of these, and not only did they produce 475 grams of insects a second, much better than the tier 1 farm's 75, they can also fit 2 lava. So the multipliers went nuts when I removed all the lava from the tier 1s and moved them over. Most of these ended up producing more than 10 kilos of insects a second each.
Mr. B,
Insect rockets.
give me some money.
This is gonna catch up now.
Yeah, that was a decent boost to my biomass production, which meant I quickly unlocked the tier 2 aquarium, which is rather huge and spherical.
Should just go at the front of my base.
Yeah, why not?
It's not my
But
fault.
let's get it a little higher than that. The tier 2 aquariums rarely produce any animals for some reason.
Oh, that's yours.
As you can see, my terraformation
That
index
was so confusing.
Then I get the present.
so I was 72% of the way to the
Just gonna have a lot of people come in here because what? Why not?
squash, but I was slowly able to replenish my fertilizer supply, and that, combined with the infinite bee lava I was now getting from my tier 2 beehives, meant I was able to place more outdoor farms in which I began growing more egg placements. I could make more fertilizer. The circle of life. My newfound biomass abundance soon pushed me to another crucial unlock.
Let's make a genetic synthesizer and a genetic extractor.
I did just that, and as you might expect, the extractor lets you extract genetic traits from stuff like seeds and lava, while the synthesizer lets you create DNA
Hey,
by
yo.
shoving a bunch of genetic traits in it. With the random genetic traits I found while exploring here.
Oh, these are all optional. These are mandatory. Species.
Oh, dude.
How do I pick a species?
This is good.
The extractor
I can tell this
Fortunately,
makes
I
it
now had an abundance of lava.
Dude, I
and
know, I
plenty of seeds too,
understand.
so I was able to get what I needed.
Come over
So get a call
here.
me. I got a call me. Synthesize creature DNA. Do it. Animal multiply 1,000. Hell yeah. Alright, we've got an animal shelter open. You.
Okay.
I'm an animal.
Okay. I'm not more being a Chinese more than while. I'm not being a time come supply Gambia. Why would you want
Cannot take power anymore.
Animals are safe in this area. And news is now going orphans towards a kill zone. Only me. Too easy to get there. That's fine.
I spent a bunch more time playing God, and soon the little fella had 4 more friends.
This one's bigger for some reason. Hell yeah.
For some reason, this is not plugged in. This is not charging my iPhone.
Well, okay. I'm going to call you. The man you gain like them to give the body for.
That's what I made.
Smoke over like the fellow.
Hell yeah.
My man's particular with that.
I placed an animal food dispenser and put some random honey in there, but I'm not gonna lie.
There's one
I'm pretty
child
sure I
in
left
here.
these guys
There's
to
one
starve.
there.
They never died though. So
There's one in the drawer.
with that, I was primed to hit all my terraforming goals in short order. So
Naga.
I turned my attention to the real grind.
This here.
Different territories. I placed 3 more trade rockets. I placed a bunch more gas extractors because I needed methane from pulsar quartz and nitrogen from circuit boards. And I
Knee
placed
slide.
everything I
Come on.
could for the trade rockets.
I know definitely what all that.
Quartz and circuit boards as they both sold.
And I have no time there.
And they're made from mostly different materials, so it wasn't too hard to go full blast producing them simultaneously.
Oh my god.
Bacteria
That charge
Well, I
is
couldn't even
working.
like them.
filling up the rockets.
Oh my god, it was just a head.
Now
It
this is the
stopped
body that they
working.
look at sound.
And
What?
I spent some time finishing off the
Book
shape
on paper like that. I got some in there.
as possible.
Paper, show them.
Straight edges and curved edges.
Look, now we're right next to the TV.
Now theoretically making 2,000 or so
Wow, this
territories
color is
every
strong.
10 minutes.
Good night, so we get a police color.
Oh, you can't see in the corner.
That had come from
Oh,
stealing.
wow.
So I felt like this was
We don't
gonna
go
take
into my
forever.
item browser.
I set the priorities so one storage locker of the items I was selling had to be full before the drones began to come into the
Wow, this color is so good.
Oh.
It's now full,
Oh.
so there's
Oh,
So, you know, limit we're gonna have.
so that's a
why are you opening the
So,
sink?
that's it. Too early.
Do not worry, I will add the kitchen eventually.
that's the fun. Feeding my animals properly. It's good stuff. Even though my money-making efforts weren't that impressive, I figured I should go find the mysterious sea
the-
coach biome and just
Just
hope
mine
my
right
trade
through the
rockets did
wall.
some work while I was out and about.
Instead.
What is this? What do you call it? This is beautiful, like the waterfall biome.
Wow.
The sea coach biome, though, I found a cave behind this
Wow,
rock
paper,
with
they-
some
so
rocks
again,
and
I'm
a
gonna
bunch
do-
of osmium, which led through to another. Is this something?
What's the matter?
I don't even
Straight in and around for your talk.
The warrior flipper is gonna be a flipper that's gonna be out of order. Why do you look like that? I want to know what his endo actually looks like.
Now's a good time to mention
It's
this.
time to go into the
Slogan so
flippers.
far because I was too lazy to look it up.
Head.
Probably still pronounced it wrong.
Fredbear,
Actually means sinkhole
we're inside your
or
head.
deep natural well. And well, that's a
Is
deep
what your endo
natural
looks
well.
like? What
So
the-
I was indeed on the right
Why does it look like
track.
that?
At the bottom, I swam along this fissure. Oh,
Wait, hang on now. Now I need to just.
Yeah, the man is giving up.
Ew, both of y'all. Ew, brother.
this is gonna be one of the E-classes.
So, I left her
Yes, of course it was. That bloke has bases everywhere. What an absolute maniac. Yeah, so obviously he had a base here at some point. I'm gonna die.
Now, what happened?
So this is funny.
And this is-
Oh
this
gosh.
is what going on.
My O2, so those are fast. Ever since the atmosphere became breathable on this planet, I'd gotten used to traveling about without any O2 capsules on me. But water is not breathable. What is this place? I'm gonna die.
Serious, not. Bas. Not all right.
No, dude. And I did not get the Sinatra biome achievement. And even though I didn't know the definition of Sinatra at this point, I was sure it must be down there somewhere. So back I went.
Well, I'm gonna want it.
O2
It's not.
capsules this
You
time.
don't
I can
ahead.
now take it easy investigating
Don't let it
these
in
ruins.
there. So secret that.
I thought I'd seen the last of the waters,
You have to
but
keep
I guess
it.
not.
Because
So
you don't
through
go.
those things,
Su fake it, you got out. So when you come.
lead the way to one unit.
Come on, come on.
But when you're
I'll
moving
come around.
self-sufficiency,
I need to implode it door.
is the urge to survive really incompatible with self-esteem? Alright,
I almost got. Okay, hang on. I have one important question. Which one looks better?
this was left behind by a group that had broken away because they disagreed with allowing a big
Hey,
one.
where's that better? Click that. Which one looks better? This glass, which kind of looks invisible, or the clear glass? This is invisible glass, so
No, don't know why this is. Because why di fii la nekk waaye
waiting for
su
certain
mu wax kenn maa ko xam nga input yi
some of this is
su ma contact la rek moom suñ ko wax sax mu dem rek nay jóg rek mu dem.
Employee only. We don't talk about who Lego Freddy is. Okay, let's put that down. I might as well build an employee only room. So, I don't have an actual layout idea. So, I'll just place down the floor what I'm gonna use for. Since this is like an employees only room, I'm just gonna have it like that.
Terraformation.
You're good.
It's good, yeah?
I still haven't unlocked the tier 4 jetpack, so my animals will get the adventure. But I can make an extraction platform now. I did not rush to make one though, as I still had a heap of terra tokens to earn. So on day 86, I further
Waaw
improved my
su
mushroom
fekkee du
production,
gën
so I could
xam
make
naa
more
aussi moo def rek
nuggets.
xamal la ko waaye lu waxee moom dana xaw a
I placed more water
waaw
collectors.
garaaw
Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. I have these bigger kitchen
This
doors.
indicate you've successfully terraformed your assigned planet. However, our monitoring indicates that your planet has an anomaly that prevents us from colonizing. You must destroy this anomaly before using the departure card so our ships can extract you.
Yeah, what,
Please receive
this is the floor type I want to use, and
Place this into the water's
then we're gonna just like use like kind of like the FNAF movie idea, or the FNAF 2 movie idea, where you use the dead scion walls.
I'm saying
Yeah,
time to go is not far away so you should eat and then
but me not hungry. But me not hungry.
I can't tell you.
I said me not hungry.
You said what?
I ain't hungry.
You're not hungry,
You're not hungry.
so I shouldn't make this thing scrambled egg then, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, you put mashed potato.
Oh man. At least let me make the entrance into the employees lounge. If you don't want no little Timmy down here, or Jimmy or Jim Bob. Yeah, those are some great names, guys, ain't they? If they aren't, you're gonna get deleted. But hang on. As soon as before I finish this mod, some of the mods you can't even get, so I will link them as soon as I can. And we'll just put a window right there, just to show that we are going to finish off this series. I will link the mods the mods that I use as soon as I can, so you can build your own wall. So in this one, and that's why it even adds the Torture Freddy thing. So if you want to make the FNAF movie and you don't have Tortured Freddy, and it actually works. Like you can sit in it and everything. It's even the armor stand, so you can do it again. Where is it? Where is it? Torture Freddy. And if you're playing on Bedrock, so these are only for Bedrock's Java, you got management one. Oh, Minecraft crashed. Right as soon as I got Tortured Freddy. But I'll just end it here. Tortured Freddy is really cool. These are only for Bedrock players, no Java. Java, you have management wanted.
And
So,
that was my plan. Just keep getting organized, keep optimizing, and scale up the trade rocket shenanigans. Until...
Hold on.